What's up, guys? As you can see, Shaibu and Blaze are looking a bit different today. That's probably because they're not actually Shaibu and Blaze. So we've decided that every episode there's going to be three of our main cast, which is three of from the group of me, Ashton, Shaibu, and Blaze, and one group or one person from a group of recurring characters. So they're kind of like the side characters that bring more flavor to this story.
Yeah.
Well, today because Shabu and Blaze are probably the least reliable people on planet Earth, we needed two from the recurring characters. Shabu, for some reason, has extreme social anxiety, even though we're recording and not talking to people in real life. And Blaze flaked on us last minute. So we're stuck with Quinn and Kavan today. And me personally, I have no problem with that. Kavan, Daddy Kavan looks better than ever before.
All right, so on my topic, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl. The Eagles
Super
versus
Bowl.
Chiefs. It's going to be
Oh
hosted
yeah.
in Arizona. Big event.
You're not an American if you don't know about the Super Bowl.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So Super Bowl. This is going to be 57. It's going to be a pretty big one.
Yep.
Some notes I took previous days
Mm.
before. It's going to be a big game, and the last three games between these teams, the Chiefs have won by more than one possession. It's interesting to see, what's going to happen. Do you think Jalen Hurts can change this or not?
How recent are these three games?
Um, Within the last decade. So we're taking
Okay, so
we're
not very
taking.
very reliable.
Okay.
Well, no, that's not true. You're taking different generational teams. Can the Eagles break their losing streak against the Chiefs of the last three
That's
games?
true, but like I feel like if we're talking about games from a decade ago, they're not a very good indication of. I mean, they're a good storyline for like, oh, we're breaking the losing streak, but they're not a very good indicator of who's going to win in this matchup because they're different players, different rosters.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'll be watching on my 20-year-old or fucking extremely old flat screen TV. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be watching on like 480p quality.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Uh,
Yeah.
So another thing.
it'll be fun to watch. I'm not a big football fan. I'm more into the NBA and basketball, but it's pretty fun to watch the NFL. It's kind of like the World Cup, you know. Like a lot of people don't watch soccer, or football. A lot of people don't watch that, but you have to watch the World Cup.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, another thing I took away from this game, is I took a look at the seasonal stats that these teams had, points per game, opponents' points, the Chiefs kind of led in points per game, by about a point. I don't know if that's going to
Mm.
have anything to do with that. 29 points per game, that's pretty impressive from an offense. It's really explosive. The Eagles also had an explosive offense with 28 points per game. But I think this is really going to be interesting because the defense is going to be a big factor in this.
Why is one team better at defense than the other?
Yeah, the Eagles do have a slightly better defense. Only the Chiefs allowed one more point per game than the Eagles. So it's merely the same.
Mm.
Uh,
It's going to be a
so
pretty even.
what are your thoughts on Patrick Mahomes' brother?
What
Jackson,
happened to him?
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on him, bro?
What happened to him?
Nothing.
nothing.
Nothing. Oh, is he trying to get into the NFL too?
No.
Oh, bro, I just Googled Patrick Mahomes' brother. These people are ruthless, bro. Patrick Mahomes is not a kid anymore. He just plays like one. I don't.
Ooh,
Hateable Mahomes is back to flaunting his brother's wealth on TikTok.
I
These
I'd say
people don't like him. I've never heard of this kid.
He's
I
he's a guy.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. you know, just some other big things about this game is injuries. The Chiefs have like 6 or 5 players, and the Eagles have 5 or 6 players. Including linemen and everything that's gonna protect the quarterback. Patrick Mahomes himself, he's injured. He's coming off an injury
Injured.
on his He's got an
Yeah.
ankle injury. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
like
heard
it
it.
no.
went like inward.
Yeah,
It didn't
I
like
think
you know.
I think he suffered a high ankle sprain, so I think he'll be okay. But you just got to keep him on the list just in case.
Mm. Who do you guys have winning the 2023 Super Bowl?
Well,
Chiefs.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Chiefs.
Yeah.
the Eagles are actually favored to win this game, but I am gonna take the Eagles. I'm gonna take the Eagles because I'm a Bengals fan.
Mm.
Uh,
Get off the podcast now, Quinn.
hey, leave me alone.
Oh, he's wearing the shirt too.
Yeah, obviously. And just on topic of this game. Here's actually a very cool fun fact about both these teams. They were both number one seeds in the playoffs, and they both rose to the occasion of making the Super Bowl.
What's the number one seat?
Number one seed is like you have playoff seeds, and if your team in the AFC, say the Chiefs, we'll take the Chiefs.
It's this way, Ashton. Let me explain it clear. You know how there's a regular season and then the playoffs?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so there's the regular season. Have you ever wondered what that's for?
For
The
like
regular
all the
season, you see how many games, the more games you win, the higher your seed is. So the highest seed is one seed, and in the playoffs, your seed, if you won the most games
that's
in
the
the regular
bracket,
season,
right?
Yeah.
if you won the
Yeah.
most games, okay, so you understand. You
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Best thing about a one seed is you get like a one bye week in the playoffs, and that's I
Yeah,
think
you get like the 8 seed in the playoff. So it's really easy for you.
so.
Where it's
Both
easy.
both teams scored exactly 546 points on the season. Not weird at all to me.
Mm.
And both
Is that
teams. Oh, sorry about that. Both teams. But
is that considered a lot? 546.
yes, technically speaking, those are high points. Both teams have a Kelsey brother on them. So the history that
Travis
brothers will play.
Kelce.
This will be the first time that two NFL teams have brothers playing against each other in history.
Mm. The first
That's
time in
crazy.
history.
Yeah, first time
Yeah.
in history.
What positions do they play? Will they be matching up against each other? Like, is one on the offense and one is on the defense?
No, both of them play on the offense. Travis Kelce is a tight end for the Chiefs, and Jason Kelce is a guard for correct myself, he is a center for the Eagles.
Man.
Oh, so they won't be up against each other.
Well, no, but they'll be playing on the opposite team.
And I feel so proud right now. All of my football knowledge comes exclusively from Retro Bowl. You know what that is?
Yeah,
Retro
Oh
Bowl.
video
no way,
game.
bro.
I've no look at this. I gotta like fucking brag right now. Hold on. Let me show you my career. I may be one of the best Retro Bowl players in the entire world.
Ooh,
All right.
world.
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
So I've played 25 full seasons. I've had fuck, shit. Where's this? Where is it? Okay, I think I'm just a count. I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 championships in 25 seasons on the hardest difficulty without using a single star player.
Isn't
Really?
that game kind of easy though? Like, I feel like it's kind of easy though.
Fuck up, Ashton. You don't understand Retro Bowl. You don't know
Bro, you just drag it like it was. You drag it like it's Angry Birds, and you just go and catch the ball, and then you run. That's it.
average Minecraft player.
Ooh.
Whoa, come on.
Oh yeah. Before we get off topic, what are your guys' scores for the game?
Scores? Oh,
What's
bro, I
what's a
don't know.
normal score for a football game?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Hold on.
Hey, no looking it up. I can just tell you. So usually you have anywhere from 14 to 28 points in a football game. Would be average.
63
20?
63 to 0 Chiefs win. Yeah, Ashton lives in Kansas. I used to live in Kansas. Chiefs all the way, bro.
For real.
Sir,
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
So
Uh,
apparently it's around the most common points scored are around from 25 points to 31 points. It looks.
All right, so
Total?
my guess is gonna be like 60-1.
No, there's no point in guessing this if when the only one who knows a lot about football is Quinn. But
All right, what do
I
you
will
what do you
say-
think, Quinn?
with me, with it being my topic, I'll give you a realistic score. I'll say Chiefs. I'll say 27-17.
27-17.
You know,
I
because
mean, you did say that both their defenses are really good.
being a deep, yeah, but like I said, both are really explosive offenses, and having points per game on the season higher than 27, then yeah, I would say so. Upper 20s. Then.
All right.
Ashton, do you have like an actual topic now that's not Minecraft, or you need me to go?
um,
Ooh. Ooh.
He doesn't.
Where he spends 5 minutes burning time on the podcast. Just his brain, two brain cells in his head are working together so hard right now.
did you know
Alright.
that in some schools they block TikTok?
Wow. Wow.
Good.
You want to explain
Yeah.
why, Ashton?
Goes TikTok in school. You don't want the kids to be like scrolling on the TikTok.
And for
While
those
you're
of
in
you who
class.
live in a cave, TikTok is an app that you visit, and it's kind of like scrolling through Instagram. Actually, if you live under a rock, you probably don't know what Instagram is. You're looking at videos. Wait, if you live under a rock, you
Remove
probably
this
won't be
dead
even watching this
center.
podcast. So never mind. I won't explain what TikTok is.
There we go.
There you go.
But I do kind of agree that TikTok is not the best thing to be. It decreases your attention span so fast. Like when I got into TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I swear for only 1 week I scrolled through it for an hour a day, and the next week I went to school and I couldn't fucking focus on anything.
Really?
That TikTok is horrible for your brain, and I get it that it's super entertaining and super fun, but moderation, man. You can't be looking at that too much.
It's the
Yeah.
like TikTok and YT Shorts are the exact same thing. So, you know.
Yeah, they are the same thing. And there's like some of my friends in California, like, oh, you're looking at YouTube Shorts instead of TikTok, cringe. Like they're the same fucking thing, okay? They're so similar that you have people who like entire accounts that are specifically dedicated to getting TikToks and posting them on YouTube Shorts and vice versa. Like
Yeah.
it's not they're the same thing. They're both equally as bad for your brain.
I mean, like you said, I think it's a really good idea because of the moderation and intention thing. You know, me, I wasn't personally a big fan of TikTok ever. I was more a YouTube guy myself, but just YouTube. I enjoy long videos. But from a point I'm seeing it is, if you can stop kids from watching TikTok in school and they actually learn something from school, I mean, I think it's a really great idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you, Kavan? What you got?
Me? Okay, finally. For the long-awaited, the days before. Not really that long wait. So apparently this game, a lot of people think it's gonna be fake.
Yeah.
Because they had 10 minutes of promised footage, and they think it looks a bit like a scam. You know, like you have those mobile ads that look like really good, but you get the game and that's just really bad.
All the time,
That's
man.
exactly what people think of this game, unless they think that the heavy lifting is coming from Unreal Engine 5,
Probably is.
and then the people from they're called they quote the developers quote unquote say we all live in the time of disinformation and lack of fact checking. Anyone can say anything for views. It is also has a mental impact on the members, such as teams. Activate.
Wait. Can I interrupt you for a second, Kavan? What is this game about?
So apparently, this game is a apocalyptic zombie, like it's almost like The Last of Us, except for a lot of people saying it's just a ripped off Call of Duty trailer. And yeah, that's what I'm reading right here.
Uh,
And they say that, hold on, deal with harm. Need to go. Oh yeah, here you go. It says at the best, um, they do believe that they are attempting to make an actual survival game in Unreal Engine 5. And apparently they think it's a scam because they say it'll be out in 9 months, but and they keep pushing it backwards, and players are getting, tired of waiting for it, and now they're calling it a quote unquote scam of a game from the
Uh,
trailers.
I mean, I'd agree. If the ad is nothing like the game, then it's a scam. Or it's not just a scam, but you're lying in your advertisements. If the game is nothing like the ads.
Also, the company has like had a past where they like have the games haven't been good.
So do you guys think this game's gonna be real?
50-50.
Is it released yet?
No, it's not. No, they say 9 months. Like every
I'm
month.
hoping it's not
9 months.
released.
man, this is gonna be a GTA.
It's not
game.
released yet.
Because there's always gonna be some stupid idiots that buy it just to make fun of it, and then they think they're like making fun of it, but actually they're giving money to the person who created it. So I don't know.
Okay, let's.
That goes the same for Velma. When people hate watch it, they still get views.
But
We like talk about Velma so much, but like it's understandable just how bad it is.
real. But like Vaughn was saying, it just really, all. You just gotta play it. It's just like it's gonna be like a GTA 6 type of situation where like they prolong the release date.
This is a bit different.
Yeah. But we just gotta wait and see which time tell. And it'll just be really interesting, because like maybe it won't be like a mobile game ad.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They say
Okay.
that they think Unreal Engine may be doing the heavy lifting. So, Will, got any subject?
Well, about just like I actually think this is a good segue into my subject because I was going to talk about how the overall current state of the gaming or of the how do I say this? Fuck, what's like a good way to express this? Like the overall state of the current gaming industry. Because as you know, like a few years ago, people companies would like uh when when they release a game, they release the full fucking game. And now there's so much DLC, which and
Yeah.
sometimes I don't have a specific problem with DLC. It's gone to the point where people DLCs are supposed to be add-ons after you buy the actual game. But nowadays it seems like without the DLC, you don't have the full game. Like these companies are releasing like incomplete games for a full $70, $60, and then a bunch of other stuff like day one DLCs, year one DLCs, a bunch of DLCs that really feel like a cheap cash grab instead of something that the game devs actually care about. So what do you guys think? Because I feel like the current gaming industry it's going downhill, and they don't care because as long as people are fans of their products, people are gonna keep on paying, so they
I
don't have to.
I think that the games that come out aren't like the best as they used to be.
The old stuff was the goat.
Like they get
Well,
a COD.
that's
There's
not
like a
really
new COD every other year.
Yeah.
Minecraft. That's the same game.
FIFA, like
People
yeah,
play
you know how
Apex all the time. So it's like it's all the same game every year.
You want to know
Yeah.
what I think really affected it? I think it was the pandemic. Everybody was like, everybody's at home. Everybody's gonna be playing video games more. We need to produce more stuff to keep people interested. And I think they just really messed it up there.
I definitely think the pandemic was an integral part of this like downhill spiral, but I think this has been happening for a couple of years already. Like it's nothing new. It started to happen before the pandemic, but the pandemic kind of accelerated things. Because even before the pandemic, you could see how FIFA was releasing the same games over and over. 2K was
Yeah.
releasing similar
FIFA,
games over and over.
2K.
Yeah.
What's
Two
the
gameplay features, they
NHL?
added new playing modes, but they haven't like the gameplay feature in the are s- is so similar to before, and like the graphics are really bad for like the engines that are available at like this current period in time.
I
Bro,
was
I know
running at
Quinn's probably the only other person that plays 2K. Hey, Kavan, do you play 2K?
Nah.
Yeah,
I do
Quinn's
go
probably the
back.
only other person that plays 2K besides me.
I've
Yeah.
played it a couple times, but I played enough of the games to know that every game is the same. Like I seen that
Yeah.
like one of the I don't know which one, but one of the recent games had like a big city, and that's like the only thing they
Yeah.
changed about the game.
They
yeah.
change enough. They don't change a lot to like make it look like it's high effort, but they change enough for people to be able to say, "Oh, they changed something. It's not the same game." But they don't change enough for where it feels like an actual like real game on its own.
It's getting me to
And
it.
2K and FIFA, I feel like are the worst examples of the gaming community, like
Oh my
and like
god.
the state of the gaming community, because 2K and FIFA, um, it doesn't matter what they do with their shit, people are still gonna buy it because they're the only ones with like the licensing or like the major licensing and like the materials and resources to create these high quality, good graphics, smooth gameplay, games about sports that people love. And if you love a sport, you're gonna play it. I mean, you're gonna play its game, obviously.
Yeah.
There's no two ways around that.
I'm the type of person to go back and play games such as like Dead Space and then like
Mm,
all the old Halos. I've played a few of the old Call of Duties, you know, but like some of the remakes are just literally like they just changed the graphics on them. But that's not the case with this new Dead Space. They changed some models, but I don't think I'm gonna play it until maybe a year or two later, just to see how people react to it, see if it's the same game. I just
mm,
might wait for part 4 to return because they left it off at a bad ending. Uh, he did come back alive, but guess what? They just stopped the game there and they just remade the whole thing again.
Yeah.
mm.
Wow.
So like you know, and the perfect example is I'm running out of reasons to get my mom to buy me the new game because it's just the same game over and over again. You
Yeah,
know.
it's a, at this point, like loyalty keeps me coming back to it, but it's a really big problem, and I'm also guilty of this. Even if a company like if it doesn't put a lot of effort in it, I'm still excited because there's so much memories with like the gaming, like a certain like gaming like FIFA or 2K. Like there's so many memories and there's so much like inherent loyalty for me towards that franchise. I'm still gonna buy like FIFA every few years, you know. But it's definitely becoming a super big problem where the gaming companies are now it's just obvious cash grabs with some of the stuff they do,
Especially EA.
especially with PLCs.
Yeah, EA
Especially
definitely.
EA. EA's
EA
I don't feel
ruins
like
games.
EA is the worst one, actually. This is a controversial take, but EA is the most obvious one. The reason EA gets so much hate is because it's so obvious how they try to like scam money from you. There's some other gaming companies that do it in a little bit more subtle way. Like for example, Valorant. I used to play Valorant a lot, and the skins,
Oh, they're
how
so
much
cool, bro. They're so cool, but
they're
like,
s- they're so not worth it either. You're
yeah.
paying 20, $30 for an animation and a new skin, right? It's not. Look, man, I feel like it's gotten to the point like they do it really subtly because if for years and years and years skins cost 20 $30, eventually when another skin comes out and it's 20 $30, nobody's gonna like be like, oh, hey, this is too expensive and a cash grab because they're like accustomed, they're used to it being 20 $30, so they don't complain anymore.
Also, Valorant's like one of the biggest esports games now. I feel like so like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what they put out, people are still gonna buy
Yeah.
unless it's like actually
Yeah.
trash. But like,
And it's kind of become an addiction because like the or not an addiction, I don't know how to say this, but it's like when a new a new thing comes a new skin comes out, now you have to buy it because everybody else is buying it. It's like the cool skin. It's a cool skin that comes out, and if I don't buy it, this skin is outdated.
Personally,
You know,
I haven't bought a skin that makes me really cool. You know,
mm, yeah. Cool kid. I'm gonna be honest. I bought the what's it called, like the monthly pass once,
oh
and that shit was not worth it. I got a bunch of like trash skins. What's even worse than spending your hard-earned doubloons, your hard-earned money on skins that don't like for 20, $30 is spending your money on like the trash skins that don't have any animations and don't even look cool. And then people know that like you spent money on it, but you spent money on the wrong thing.
yeah, that's gotta suck.
That's my take on all this.
They're like, they put it in, and then like a month or two later, they come out with the DLCs for like a whole new half of the game or new
That's not even
content.
the problem. I'm sorry that I'm dominating the conversation, but
That's all
I
right.
really have to put this in. They sometimes, do you know what a day one DLC is? They put a DLC out on the very first day, and they don't even include it with the base game. That to me, that's like so blatantly disrespectful. And what's even more crazy to me is how the gaming community accepts it. They just take it lying down. They're like, you know what? I will spend an extra $20 on top of the $70 that I just spent on an early release game that isn't even completely finished and has so many bugs and problems with it that's unplayable. I'm also gonna spend $20 or $10, 10 to $20 on a day one DLC that they shit out and didn't even put with the original game or the base game. That to me, that's so crazy. That's so crazy how like you do that, and you're willing to do that every single year. So yeah, that's my take on the DLCs, more specifically the day one DLC type of
I
stuff.
feel like I haven't seen too many DLCs recently though. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
it's more,
lately,
yeah.
I haven't seen any lately. I can't think about.
yeah, me
You
neither.
know,
It's mostly the single player games where they have
Ah,
DLCs.
like
and
God of
like
War and what's that
I don't
popular
think
one a couple years ago? A year ago?
Spider-Man.
No,
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
DLCs.
no,
Yeah, it had the
that's not what I'm thinking about.
no.
Well, this is
It's like
probably an
God of War. I
unpopular.
don't know,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
but
But
it's
this is probably an this is probably an unpopular opinion. But the skins and stuff. They should make those DLCs free, but charge you for the extra expansions for the maps or the extra levels or the challenges. But the skins and stuff, I don't think they should charge you $1 each skin. I think that's just really
I think you should be able to unlock those.
that would be perfect.
yeah,
Yeah, you should
spend.
definitely be able to unlock the skins. Like it's so crazy how you can pay $20 to $30 for for a single skin, a single cosmetic on a single weapon in Valorant. It's one weapon. You don't even know if you're gonna use that weapon,
And
and you spend $20, $30. So like, what was there like? How many weapons are there in Valorant?
I have no idea. I don't play the game.
sometimes you get a weapon skin for not even the gun that you like. Like you can get one for the revolver. Like no one uses that gun.
Okay, so there's 17 total guns. If you spend $20 to $30, that's for one single skin for each gun. That's $340 to $510.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
And that's for only one skin. There's people out there that spend money on like multiple, like dozens of skins. And I'm like, are you kidding me, bro?
You could literally give that to
If
a
you do
homeless
this, a lot of
person.
people, other people are gonna do this too, right?
Yeah.
Like you could give it to a homeless person. You could plant trees. You can clean the
Yeah,
ocean. You
homeless
can donate
person's
a whole bunch of stuff with
priority is
that.
playing Valorant with skins.
I could see that. Like, hey, you got any extra change? Nah, I spent it all on Valorant.
I got a Valorant
Why
skin,
you
Yeah, I spent it all on video games. Sorry, man.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Just another huge topic is in the other world, is LeBron breaking this all-time scoring record.
Oh yeah.
That was huge.
Oh, Quinn, we've talked about like bringing up NBA stuff because we're like the only people who are interested in this stuff.
Yeah, but we got to keep it going, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll give a side mention to that.
hey,
Shout out LeBron James.
Only
I
time I
don't,
really
I don't have
watch
him
is
as my GOAT yet. If he wins another ring or MVP, he's probably not gonna win an MVP. If he wins another ring, this is really controversial. I think I'll put him at top because he can. If you can win a championship in 3 different generations or 2 generations, but 3 different eras, then you're built different. Like you're one of a kind. And I mean he's already one of a kind, but even among the players who are one of a kind, you're one of a kind. You know?
Built
I
different.
I would like to switch it over to Minecraft for a second.
Which topic? Yeah, we just which topic? How do we like?
Jesus,
Minecraft once again.
Besides Minecraft.
Okay, come on. It's not my fault that the update and a new snapshot comes out every time we do an episode. All right, it's
Really?
not my fault.
Let me go
Okay.
check this out. Let me
Wait,
go.
A
check this
Snapchat
out.
came out like 2 days ago, a day ago.
Yeah, it did. But while he's checking that out, I just want to say a few words. I would say, like I said, this is also probably controversial, and probably because I'm pretty young. But I would say that LeBron is probably the GOAT right now because he didn't slow down through eras. Michael
Minecraft's
Jordan
the big.
didn't either, but if you really look at it this way, he didn't play as long as Bron did. And Bron is 38 years old, and he's still running like he was when he was in his prime.
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
but is
How old's LeBron?
peak
38.
But does longevity really matter if you haven't
Wow, whoa.
longevity as Michael Jordan did in 14 seasons?
No, but if you look at it,
Christ's sake, the man won two. He had 2 3-peats, 2 3-peats. You know the last time somebody three-peated, it was fucking. When was the last time somebody three-peated?
I'm gonna say Kobe.
3-peats NBA.
Kobe.
The last three-peat was the Boston Celtics. Mr. Bill Russell with 11 fucking all-stars on his team.
Oh, you're right. 2 of them came out actually.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but like I said, the longevity, and he just doesn't look any older when he's playing out there. He
Okay.
still gets.
Okay, to me, peak matters much more than longevity. If you can win Michael Jordan should have had more than 5 MVPs. Let's be real. That one Karl Malone MVP that was Michael Jordan's. He led his team to be a 1 seed while averaging plus 30 and like very high on steals and playing like on every single minute he was high octane at 100%. The man's stamina, agility, mid-range shooting, it was all like overpowered.
I would like to say that LeBron is a great actor.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's floppy.
And then one last thing about this is, how do you feel about these recent trades? That happened through the week. Kyrie to the Mavericks,
God.
KD to the Suns, and D'Angelo Russell to the Lakers with
They
Russell.
finally got rid of Russ. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I used to be a Russ fan, but it's really hard to love Russ now. He just doesn't have very high basketball IQ, and he refuses to work on his jump shot. Or I mean, he works on his jump shot, but he refuses. He's unable to like rely on anything else but his athleticism, because he's so used to relying on his athleticism that now that he's older, he doesn't have that anymore. So he can't use that anymore. So he fell off.
I had seen something where it said he had signed a 5-year contract with the Thunder. This will be his last year on his contract, and he signed with 5 different teams every single year.
Yeah. Sheesh. And besides that, KD to the Suns, they're a super team now. A super team without any depth at all. What else? Kyrie to the Mavs. Luka got help, but his help is now. I mean, I just don't know why NBA teams, and I like to include like Ashton and Kavan, like they can find. I feel like they can listen to this. It's not just in the NBA, but so many people now are just they're so boneheaded. They don't make the right like. Kyrie and Luka are both extremely primary ball handlers, and why wouldn't these people make more safer trades that are more reliable, less risky, instead of, oh, big superstar, let me sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think we've gone on to this caveat on the NBA for a bit too long.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
It
guys,
should be a podcast with just me and Quinn. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, if you
I
guys
don't
want to
know
do that on
anything
your
about
own time, yeah. So, how do you guys feel about?
So, how you guys feel about?
He doesn't have a topic. He can't just.
You know,
You
he's
know.
trying so hard to think of something that isn't Minecraft. There's like there's like two brain cells colliding, and one is Minecraft, and the other was just blank.
So, what do you guys think about the Prime Gaming?
Prime of gaming. Let's see. What do we got here? What's the top 10 biggest games?
All right,
right now?
we got Roblox. We got So how do you guys like the weather? Is the weather good for you guys?
Fucking night.
It's alright. It's cold.
Bitch.
It's cold.
Bro, Ashton, did you do any preparation at all?
I think you did.
Man, I'm putting my
Oh,
notes
no.
away now.
I had no good
Kavan's
topics.
done more preparation, and Kavan hasn't done any preparation.
There's nothing going on right now. There's literally nothing going on right now.
I told you, the
What do
plenty
you
of stuff.
mean? Look at the news. Look what's going on up there.
Yeah.
I should actually
Oh,
look
bro,
back.
Uh,
Bro, this is hilarious.
Listen,
I
but
ain't
yeah,
lying.
I
like,
have
like
one thing
said,
we
like
can.
with the earthquake.
I know one thing we can talk about that was in the sky.
No,
I need-
nah, keep that out of this
The
podcast.
sun.
Alright, bro.
This
Yeah,
sun?
'cause my brothers are coming to America to take this shit over, bro. You're.
No.
I'm gonna
No.
put you in concentration camps.
Whoa, man, come on, chill.
I don't know why I said that. I like off the record, on the record. I'm not racist. I swear. At all. If I'm racist, I do it as a joke. I feel like people are really sensitive these days. My friends, my non-Asian friends, make Asian jokes towards me. I make offensive jokes towards them, and we laugh it off. It's not we're not like super sensitive to the point where, oh, he said the N word. Oh, okay, that's an extreme.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Calm down.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Okay.
But yeah, here in California, lots of different diverse people. It's very diverse here, so there's a lot less sensitivity, a lot more.
All right, I seen that one.
Hey, Quinn, what you eating?
And
Oh,
is this a
Trident gum.
podcast? Us talking to each other. Ashton, think of a topic already. Jesus.
Fun,
Alright.
go, fun. Well, Ashton thinks about it.
Vaughn, do you have a topic?
I did. I wasn't even prepared for this one. I just got brought in at the last
No,
moment.
but you're better prepared than Ashton, who like spent the entire.
All right.
and
Who
still
wants to
doesn't have
talk
a
about the Earth's core going backwards?
For real? Hold on.
What type
hold
of
on. You're not
podcast?
fucking with me, alright? Are you? You're not.
All right.
Oh God. Yo, what?
You didn't
Is this for
know?
real?
Yeah.
That's why the earthquakes are going on.
Yeah, it's for real.
The tectonic plates are not happy. I seen that, man.
It would transform the world. Oh my God. Have very different atmospheric and ocean currents. The major ocean currents would switch from the Atlantic to the Pacific, changing the planet's climate drastically.
We can't talk about.
Yep.
Can't talk about. Can't talk about politics, right?
No, we cannot.
Is
No.
this politics, Ashton? Ashton, anything that's not gaming to Ashton is political.
Really?
No, wait.
Politics is like too big brain for him, and like if it's not gaming, he can't talk about it.
Well,
Oh my God, we are spinning backwards. It's over.
Yeah.
The apocalypse has come. It's over. We're all gonna die.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's over, man.
Last man alive is the best guy there.
I swear, Kavan and Quinn have the most exaggerated reactions.
No, I just did that because I was laughing. I wasn't actually crying. I was like, with the upcoming stuff for
Get that away from me! Get that away from me!
what?
Get it out of here! Out of here!
The upcoming stuff for hold on.
No.
Yeah, we got.
We could talk about the new Minecraft update if that's like the only thing you can think about. Like the only thing you can think of.
Well, we talked about Velma for a little bit.
I don't know anything about that except for the
I don't
original
think we've
Scooby
said
Doo.
anything about Velma that we haven't already said.
Will.
We'll just be beating the same dead horse over and over.
Will. I guess.
Yeah. They
Very well,
they haven't posted an update on their blog in like a year though.
Maybe
But, like-
they've stopped developing
No,
the
no, no,
game.
because recently they got onto Riot Games, which means they will come out. They will.
Mm.
2023, 2024. You know, that really does bring up an interesting, theory about that.
What?
You know, it just
Maybe
it could be like, like Windcraft, from
Yeah,
it could just be like it's
I think it'll be very similar to Windcraft, but like
Controversial opinion. Windcraft sucks.
It's an alright game. It's an alright game.
it does get boring. No, it does get boring.
It does. Definitely when you have Blaze playing it with you.
Well,
Blaze, don't take any offense.
He speedruns the whole game and he didn't
Don't
slow
take any
down.
offense, but you don't give us any time to play anything else. You tell us to get on instantly.
he's gonna cuss us out in the comments after this, bro. Watch.
He's
I
gonna
feel like
dislike us.
1% of like not even a percent, like one person watching this will know what that is.
Probably.
The main problem I even have with Windcraft is that you can't even play. It's not even that fun to play with friends because you're going through like quests and stuff. It's meant to be a solo player game. At the same time, it's so grindy. I like playing
Very
with
grindy.
friends. Like the main Minecraft is grindy, but it's fun to play with friends. Because you're creating stuff with your friends. Windcraft is just.
Ashton, you did it for first time. Do it again. Sorry for interrupting you, Will. Continue, please.
Yeah, no, I think I've said all I need to say about Windcraft.
Honestly,
That's
yeah,
it.
Windcraft. Like if you have a friend and you both start on like a new world, a new game, it can be fun if you're playing it for the first time though. Like if you've already played through it, it's not gonna be that.
I still don't get how. Like,
Blaze
does
has-
that.
I know he's played every like class and completed the game with it. I don't get it.
You sound like a goblin.
It's
Now you sound like a demon.
What about now? What about now?
good.
Now you sound even worse.
So The Last of Us. Wait, is that coming out tonight? Oh my god! Wait, hold up. Did The Last of Us episode come out tonight?
Wait, really?
Did it? That's a hype
I
episode.
We
haven't.
really can't stay on topic for 5 fucking minutes, can we?
That's what I was thinking, man.
Me too. Me too.
No, you weren't. You were literally looking it up like, oh wow.
Episode 4 and 5?
Bruh.
Did I miss one? Maybe. I might have. Anyway,
Wait, we were watching it.
it's a good show.
Great for you.
Okay, this is gone the crap.
It's a great game.
I think we ended.
I don't know
I
about
think
the
we ended here. I think we ended here, man. This is gone. That's it for this episode, guys.
Peace.
Ashton, you're so fucking cringe. I'm gonna kill myself.